That's good, that's good.
Nina, what do the boxers say when they see you?
You walk past dressing rooms, you say something, oh, I'd love to smash the light out of her, and I walk back there and go, yeah, really? You want to worry about smashing your opponent, worry about smashing the light out of me? When you think about boxing, you don't really think of females. It's male. Usually when you say girl, it's ring card girl, or model, or brand girl. You don't really see a lot of women representing boxing. I am a female boxing promoter. The pros have missed out on some good fighters, and that's where I come in. You know, I can't compete with Wembley, Manchester, O2 right now, but you've got to start somewhere. Boxers do say a lot of stuff. That's part of how I draw them in. Yeah, I'm going up for a title, and you go, oh really, you're that good, you play it all dumb. Then the next thing, you go, what do? I go, I'm a boxing promoter. The conversation kind of switches, you can tell now. Maybe you should come and fight on the next show. Maybe you should come to one of my shows. Black Widow, mate. I'm not unsociable. Listen, do you know what I was doing? Do you want me to be honest with you? I was checking on my boxers. I have to check up. A few boxers have been caught out on that WhatsApp. I wake up in the morning, and if I see a boxer's last logged on at 3 o'clock in the morning, he ain't training at 3 o'clock in the morning. So if I see that, you get a phone call.
But they're allowed to drink though, right?
Not on my money, you're not. No. If I'm promoting a show, and I'm saying to you, look, you've got to be healthy, you've got to be fit, you've got to be on top of your game, I'm looking at just not one opponent, I'm looking at both. So, for example, if I can see one is putting up stuff about training and sparring sessions on their Facebook, it's the other opponent's Facebook, and there's nothing, that opponent's getting a phone call. And that happened this morning. One of the heavyweights, he's a complete machine. I'm not seeing anything from the other one. So I rang him up this morning, he was lucky though. He went, Nina, I'm up in the mountains doing high altitude and there's no reception. I went, oh, that's, now I can't really have a go at him with that. So I've got a big fight night coming up, 28th of February at Coco in London. And we have Stacey Dunn up against Jason for the Southern Area title.
This is like a promoter.
Yeah, I don't.
Promoter always bring me in.
Jason.
No.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fucking sound, me, love.
Right, your language is terrible. I'm in a hair salon.
Oh, sorry, I do apologise. I did not mean to use such profanity within this conversation with such a lady of your status.
Jason, do me a favour. Calm down. Talk to me about your fight, love.
Talk to me about my fighter. My fighter's going to sleep, mate.
Are you studying anything I've sent over?
I don't study nothing, mate. I just crack on with it, mate.
Get hold of Den and ask him to forward that clip of Stacey on the pads with the Southpaw trainer yesterday. You need that footage.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
All right, good. All right, I'll speak to you in a bit.
In a bit, man.
So, right, this is Stacey. He's a Southpaw, right? So if he leads with his left, he's such a showboater. So when you go and watch Stacey fight, you're going to get a good fight, but you're going to get the show. He comes out, he's so flashy.
Please turn left into the next street.
Everywhere you drive in Essex is hilarious. You see white Range Rovers. Why don't people just be original? Just get some originality about yourself, do you know what I mean? I've done a few jobs before boxing. My mum and dad had a family business, which was a taxi firm, and I ran that. I had a nightclub, I had a pub, I had a beauty salon, and I was a professional singer. I was Tina Turner's session singer on her last album, I sang with Puff Daddy. I've done loads of things, and I think that's what I bring, the glamour. To be here takes balls, but do you know what? I love every minute of it. Okay. Oh, yeah. You all right? Stacey Dunn is my heavyweight, and we've got to see how he's getting on.
Which one's Stacey?
Stacey's obviously not going to wear a head guard.
Good looking one.
And he'll say exactly. So Stacey would like to say he's the good looking one, but we can't actually comment because the guy's got a head guard on. Stacey was an amateur, I think about 17, I think he started fighting. And like a lot of amateurs. you don't earn any money, do you? So you think what's the point in training all this time? I'm not earning any money. All my mates are going out, drinking, boozing. Might as well join in. And that's when girlfriends get involved. But then what happens is you're not earning any money. So what you've done is the amateurs have taught kids how to fight, but not paid them a wage. And you've got a walking weapon on your hand that's drunk, full of testosterone. So this is why I keep boys active. This is why I do what I do. Ex-pros, former amateurs can come over to me and I'll keep them active. And I'll make sure that they're well looked after. Stace, your feet seem very concrete. You weren't using the ring too much.
The week, very, very flat. I've trained 3 times a day all week. Not making no excuses.
Well, you just did?
Yeah. She's a strong character. Like I say, irrespective, male or female, she's very, very strong. And she gets everything done, do you know what I mean? But I know at the press conference we had a little bit of, like, headache. Like, a couple of boys were going, oh, Nina, this, no. And she puts them in their place in 2 seconds. And she's got to do that because she can't let anyone walk over her, you know what I mean?
Go on then, quick, quick, quick.
It's a business as well. It's not just a sport, do you know what I mean? And she's very, very good at what she does, business-minded. Great saying, behind every good man there's a great woman, isn't there? So maybe it's Nina, who knows? Come on, baby.
Please don't go out. Please don't go! Such a dickhead. You proper, look, that's disgusting. He was a big face in his hometown, which is Watford. And then things happen where, you know, you act big and unfortunately Her Majesty's caught up with him. When he went to jail, I think he realised that there wasn't that many people out there that were looking out for him. And I think with me, where I've known him for so long, and I knew Stacey for this person from Watford, and I just said to him, look, the only person that put you in jail was yourself. And the only person that can turn your life around is yourself. Me and Stacey are close, we are very close, but I'm close with every single one of my fighters.
Does being around men all day make it easier to find a boyfriend?
I think I'm undateable. My phone does not stop going, and it's men. It's men all the time, every single day. And I talk to not just normal guys, I'm talking to testosterone-fueled fighters. And then you're standing there, that's your missus, and your missus is talking to these fighters like they're looking for answers from your missus. So in a male testosterone world, that's kind of like going snipping their balls off, isn't it, really? Do you know what I mean? That's how I think. When I go out, and I go out with my friends, and I might get a bit of guy interest or whatever, depending on where I am, I tell everyone I'm a hairdresser. I'll tell you for why. You say to a man you're a hairdresser, they don't want to know whose hair you cut that day. They don't care. They go, okay, hairdresser. What do you want to drink? Easy. They're getting to know you. You turn around and say I'm a boxing promoter. How many times I've sat at a bar listening to blokes telling me who their favourite boxer was and just jargoning on about boxing. It's a man's sport, isn't it? They want to know everything about you, and then it just takes a different stance. It's not a powerful situation to be in. It's a headache situation to be in sometimes. Hey, love. Boxing is my home place. This is my stomping ground. And this is where I get a buzz for it. I get a feel like no other. Yes, girlfriend. I love this girl, she just pucker. When I sit back and I look at all the boys and the training, that's my buzz. It's not about being Nina Cranston. It's about my unorthodox fight family. Powerful, like, I love his left.
Do you think he's hitting harder than that?
Well, I'm not, yeah, his left's powerful. I reckon me and you should fight. Me and you should have a fight.
Promoter, yeah?
Me and you should have a tear up. We're right. We sell out.
Yeah.
We are the 2 biggest ticket sellers. If you can imagine taking a blow, your body's got to learn to tense up. So all the muscles will then core work. Oh, a girl's going in, a girl's going in, a girl's going in, a girl's going in. That was typical Stacey Dunn. She's one for the team, mate. I wouldn't do it.
Are you guys looking forward to the fight?
I can't wait for the show.
You going?
Yeah, I'm kind of front row.
Ringside.
Ringside.
I'm there to witness Stacey Dunn do the business.
See, I bet they got all the ones on him, Tom. Go on, Reg.
There's your opponent.
That's it. Probably lasts longer than Jason Tills, right, so on Valentine's Day, we all get special messages from special people in our life. So this Valentine's Day, I got a special message from Jason Tilsley. So if you would like to watch it, and here we go.
Roses are red, and so is this T-shirt. On the 20th of Feb, Stacey Dunn's gonna get hurt. Roses are red, violets are blue. Come fight night, Dunn, I'm coming for you.
How are you preparing for the fight?
It's the old army saying, train hard, fight easy. It's the most truest saying there is. On the night, everything's done. The hard work and effort that goes in before and the little niggles, people don't see all that. They just see you on the fight night, yeah, I'll buy a ticket, they're all drunk, sitting there like, well done, Stace, but they don't see that 10 and 12 weeks that your family goes through, your promoter goes through, your trainer goes through, you go through, because of everything that's happened beforehand with him. From the Facebook banter, if you want to call it, or even gone over a little bit of banter, really, do you know what I mean? The worst thing you could have done. I'm going to hurt him bad. Good night, Jason. Salah. I'm going to punish him.
Oi! Shopping, what have you got? No wine.
Oh, you didn't ask for any wine?
You've got no wine?
You know your niece, do you?
Right, babe. My feet. How much stuff me?
Yeah, you want to read it?
I'm not going to scratch it.
Dad's got his onesie on.
We love our onesies. There's Nina. Can you see that?
Mum and Dad love my phone.
It's always ringing. Somebody with his problem.
Yeah, but you've made a few boxing friends.
Oh, yes, yes. Stacey.
Stacey.
Good friend. He calls me Mum, doesn't he?
Yep.
Nina had a very good upbringing.
I had the nuts about upbringing.
Who was it you stabbed?
What's that?
Who did you stab at the convent?
Yeah, a couple of people. She was a couple of people at the convent.
So I think they really got upset when you done the choir boy.
Yeah. Conversation.
You asked me earlier on what was the biggest shock for me with Nina. I think without a doubt was when she had the first attack of epilepsy when she was 13.
I bit through my tongue like I've never bit through my tongue in my life. I couldn't speak for like 2 weeks, which must have been bliss for everybody else.
And also you had the bullies at school. What did you see in the toilet one day? Nina's a spastic.
Oh, wow, I can't remember that, but yeah.
No, she came home and told me, yeah. She was very angry as well. With
Do you think I was angry?
You were quite angry with everybody, yeah.
It got to the point where he had to pull me out. I was meant to be homeschooled.
Not very good grades. But obviously, you know...
Yeah, when I pulled out, I've got no seriousness. My spelling is atrocious.
Remember,
I don't mind having epilepsy. I would rather have epilepsy than anyone. Not even my worst enemy. The way I deal with it, I'm cool with it. Yes, love. What's the matter with you and scratches? You're like a little gambler.
Free diamonds!
Free diamonds. Free diamonds. Free... When I was a kid, I used to love boxing. I just loved the wow factor. And my dad was a promoter in music, so that desire to take nothing and turn it into something was always in me. You know, my dad went up against the odds, opening up black nightclubs in white predominant areas. That's a pretty big thing to go against. He went up fighting because he liked music. I love boxing. So when I started seeing other promoters doing things, I thought, hold on a minute. And I was going to a few shows, I thought, hold on. Let me see if I could just kind of pull it off. And I'm a little bit cheeky, you know. And that's how I got into boxing. I looked at other people and I thought, I don't think I would have done that way. I'd have done it this way. Why don't I start my own thing? And did I get shunned? Of course I did. They were telling me to go back and be a singer. You're making it a mockery. And my mockery turned into 2,000 people on my first boxing show.
On our way down to the weigh-in, let's go and give it to Jason Tilsley, see what he's all about. Jason, see you there soon.
Are you worried about Stacey and Jason?
I'm worried about Stacey and Jason. Yeah, I am. That's why I'm bringing more security down today. Jason isn't responding. He's either not going to show, and that means the fight's off, and then you're going to get one angry man, equals Stacey Dunn, or he's going to make a grand entrance, letting everyone think that he ain't coming. When I do the weigh-in for unorthodox. It's purely to sell more tickets. It lets the general Joe public see, oh, this guy's that, he's meeting them, and oh my God, they're coming nose to nose. It looks great on camera. So it gets to debut, even the undercard gets seen with the big ticket sellers. It's my job to make it the big wow factor. That's the point of having the weigh-in, because it will help promote the fight beforehand.
Oh my God! Can we get one without a stool, Bron, please? Can we get one without a stool?
So I have my own film crew. And you see them meet at the weigh-in, it's like, it's gripping. So then the public goes, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go and see this because it looks really good.
Right, Stace, we're gonna do your entrance.
When I say action, Stace, I want you to come around the corner. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Congrats.
Thank you. Cheers.
Right, no, Stace, you've gone too far.
Looking straight through to the doors. Don't look down the lens.
Action!
Hello, Jason. It's Mike. We're waiting for you. Guys are waiting for you here. You coming down? How far are you?
Listen, we'll give him 15 minutes, give him a bit like leeway and we'll see what the crack is, you know what I mean? It could be a bit of traffic or something, couldn't it, you know what I mean? So, but he knew he had to be at 2:30, 3 anyway. And still ain't even turned up, do you know what I mean?
No, mate, I'm waiting.
40 minutes, we've not even had our food out yet.
So we're waiting on Jason right now, so we're just going to go for the interviews and we'll be done.
What would your message to Andrew be?
I'll see you on Sunday, fat boy. What happens on the night, we'll see, yeah?
Tension is really mounting, Daddy.
You got a message from him? No. Oh. Can't get having a mess about like kids, this is madness.
This is what happens when my dad gets angry.
He's just texted me, he's been stuck in traffic.
Don't have to shout at me.
I'm not shouting at you, darling, I'm trying to reassure you.
What, stuck in what, for 2, 3 hours?
He's coming down from call, he said a diversion, he said, no, I don't let anyone down.
Well, you should have been at 2:30. What, 2 hours later than think of him? He's a mug, he's a wanker. Absolute prick.
This is the tension of away.
I've got to go back to Watford.
You're going to go?
Yeah, I'm not sitting here all day. Mug.
Stacey, you're bigger than this. You're bigger than this, babe. You are. Darling. Please, can you just talk and walk with me, please?
You should have been here. Should have been here today.
Stacey.
You should have been here today.
Stacey, be please.
No, I'm not sitting about waiting for him.
Stacey, you're better than this. You're much better than this. Babe, you're not.
I'm not waiting for him.
He wants to go home and he's pissed off, rightly so, but we need to get him in the building. He's trying to ring me. I can't, I've got no reception outside. Are you here? Yeah, boy, yeah. Right, can we all accept Jason reckons he's here, so can we all just get in opposite? All right, we don't want to boo him, we don't want to boo him. No, we don't want to boo him. He's the most hated man in boxing, man.
Oh, my God.
Do you want to go first, Stace?
Well, strip off.
Yeah. It's a money shot, Stace.
But give him the Jason after, he can have him.
And then the boxing pose, please, bub. Do you want to jump on? 105.1. Can you answer me, please, babe? Thank you.
Yes, pal.
Right.
Favourite, love that.
So it was sensible, guys.
Only a week away, only sensible, my boys. Don't be silly. Week away.
Go on, Stacey.
Come on, Stacey. Come on, Stacey.
Go on, Stacey.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Everyone else gets here on time, you know what I mean? Disrespecting everyone in boxing, mate.
All right, then.
Don't know fuck all about boxing.
Yeah, all right, then.
I'll show you what it's all about next Sunday.
What was the famous words? What? You're going out in 2 rounds and what? Bring a pillow, because I'm going to sleep. The only thing I'm bringing is a shovel and a body bag, because you're going to... Yeah, you're going to fucking die in that thing.
Does it ever get a bit much having to look after so many people?
I think that having to deal with a lot of people's emotions, a lot of people's feelings, a lot of people's lives does take its toll on me as a person. Everyone says, you're so strong. But does it get time? Of course it does. that I've got to keep that front going, because if they start to see that, then they're going to start to doubt. I can't let them feel doubt.
How much percent of your life would you say is drama?
Out of what?
Out of 100.
Fucking. Do you know what? With the boxing world, there's a lot of politics, because you've got to remember, emotions are like that. 1 minute they're up, think you're the best mate, 1 minute you're down, you're the worst enemy. Like, I'm going to be honest, do you know, Stacey thought that I made Jason late on purpose to make it more of a hype when he walks in. Does that make any sense?
You were nervous.
I'm going to be honest with you. I wanted to get that day over and done with, mate. I thought I'd be kicking back by 5 o'clock. I think when you're building up to fight night and it's coming closer and closer, and we're only a couple of days away now, you get anxiety because you know what could possibly happen. And therefore you find yourself getting involved in the drama. This is all boxing politics. Every single relationship that you have in life, whether it be a boyfriend, girlfriend, mum, dad, friend, cousin, auntie, it's a relationship. My dad will tell you, right, you could have an argument with me, I could say my piece, you could say how you feel, and I could say how I feel, and it's done. It's about an understanding. I've been in 2 domestic violent relationships my whole life, major ones. The person was so worried about me leaving. He was so paranoid that he had to lash out. And he did lash out. A few times, and you know, more than a few times. To have that feeling of paranoia, to have that feeling that you're going to lose this person if you don't control them, must be horrible. To the fact that you have to do something physical to let them know, that's not a nice feeling. I don't think that man took any pleasure in doing that. Do I condone it? Fuck no. I don't condone what he did to me, but he did it to me. Well, I live with those memories every day. I do believe that there are a lot of different stories, and I do believe that some stories are salvageable. I like hope. That's what makes me wake up in the morning. That word, hope. I think that boxing helps people in a way, channel aggression. Some guys might have had really troubled past. You get them in a boxing ring, it's channeling their energy and aggression into something positive. That's one less person off that circuit of violence. Boxing and violence are 2 different things. I promote boxing. I do not promote violence. Today is the big show. The big showdown. My main fears of today is fighters not turning up. So I sent them a bit of a message saying this is what we've all worked towards, every single one of us. Respect every single fighter that's going in there today, because the domino effect is you're messing it up for everybody else.
Wait, look, this is a dinner of champions, look at that.
I'm starving, I'm stressed out, and you're sitting back at Fight Fit, getting fed like a king. Yeah, vodka and orange, you're funny. I get excited now when I start seeing stuff like this. This has got to be Las Vegas, baby. When you walk in, I want people to go, oh my God! Everything has to be, in my eyes, tip-top. I'm creating 10 funerals and 10 weddings. Is there any way we can make that some sort of, like, aisle? Every single one of them fighters is getting the best aisle walk of their life. But also, on the flip side, it's a 10 funerals because people are going to lose. So I've got to give them the best send-off. Yeah?
Yeah, man, bless.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
We have a fantastic evening of boxertainment here tonight, promoted by a very special lady, in fact, one of the few lady promoters in this country. Are we ready to bring out the first of our 2 boxers? Please welcome Matthew Simpson.
The main event you always put on the last fight of the night, but my boxers cannot throw a punch after 12 o'clock. My main concern was that Coco had everything still out from the night before, and because of the domino effect of the fights, my main event was being rushed. Now, by law, they can pull that show.
How are you feeling about the fight after all the build-up and hype?
I knew it was coming, you know, we've had it all the way along, do you know what I mean? I take it a little bit as banter, a little bit of hype, sells the fight, but I've got genuine dislike for this fella, do you know what I mean? And no disrespect to me, he's a fellow boxer, but I'm going in there to take him out and hurt him. But I'm sure we played gas on. Thanks for your time. Lovely, cheers.
Any decent boxing promoter will get anxious because you get to know your fighters. I'm not anxious about them fighting. My anxiety comes in that everything I've visioned, I actually do deliver, and they are impressed with me. Lights. This is literally an emotional battle. If any boxing promoter sits back and goes, not bother me, I was bred for this, that's absolute horseshit.
It's my name, Batesy, baseline. I'm a raver. Let's entertain you.
Right.
That's what it is.
This is not good.
It is.
Right, why are we not started yet?
They're interviewing me, they like it.
But why are you not started yet?
I don't know.
The feeling of when you start to feel you're losing control is when you cannot physically fix things. That's in my eyes, and I get it from all directions. It's when I start to doubt myself. That's when I have to then dig deep and find Nina inside and bring her back out and go, right, okay, put that hat back on, Nina, and be a boxing promoter. I can't find my cousin, and we're running out of time. They could pull Stacey's fight because the venue will shut down. So I need someone. Do you understand what I'm trying to? Right.
What's he look like, your cousin?
Please get that off me because I'll smash it. I'm being deadly serious.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now go to our main event of the night for the Heavyweight Southern Area Championship. Please, welcome into the ring, Jason Tilsley. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, our final boxer to enter the ring here tonight. Please welcome in Stacey Dillon! Let's have you in the middle now. A final word from your referee, Robbie Reed. Listen up now, guys.
When I say play, we step back, we don't punch on the play. We're here to fight, yeah? Let's not get carried away, let's have a good and last switch.
Round one.
Making sure that everyone's okay. That was my job. The anxiety was there. You know, you have hiccups on the day. It's my job to get the iron and just iron them out. But how many things went right that night? It's unbelievable. Everyone was buzzing. Everyone was talking. There was nothing went wrong with that night whatsoever. It was a brilliant night of boxing. I delivered what I said I was going to deliver.
Oh my God! Anything could happen. I'm surprised it went the distance. Our judges here at ringside took a fair time. The scoring has been checked and double checked. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest has been adjudicated a draw. Both hands go up. It's got to happen all over again, I'm afraid.
That was seriously one of the best fights I've seen on this circuit for a long time.
And I'm sure there won't be many people here at ringside that would disagree with that decision.
Do you ever think, oh, you know what, I'm not going to do it?
No.
That it's too much?
No. God, isn't it living? That's my buzz, that's my thrill, that's my adventure of life. To feel those highs and lows, to appreciate when everything goes back and I sit back and go, we had a great show. If you've got a path in life, then you follow it. People telling me stuff. Why don't you fuck off back to the kitchen, all that. Do I listen? No. I'm the one that's sitting here now. I'm the one that's doing boxing shows. I'm the one that's getting us out there. So at the moment, I'm okay. I'm eating and I'm happy.